NBA's greatest players of all time list. My opinion, of course, the top 60. We've been counting down and we into the 30s now. 37 is where we left off if you've been paying attention. And we on number 36. Keep up with me now. Make sure you check these videos out. At number 36, we talking about Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, Robin people called him with Michael Jordan. We don't talk enough about how he was a top 3 MVP candidate when Michael Jordan left the game temporarily in the mid-90s. Scottie Pippen, a 7-time All-NBA standout, a 10-time All-Defensive Team. 8 of those was first team. I don't get why he never won Defensive Player of the Year, but he was runner-up several years. He should have been Defensive Player of the Year for a guy on the wing. In my opinion, the best wing defender of all time. Scottie Pippen, versatile, checked 4 out of the 5 positions and could do it well. While playing your point forward, a position he pretty much invented, basically allowing Jordan to do his thing, what he does best, which is score and attack. Scottie Pippen helped get the triangle offense into its sets for the Chicago Bulls. Scottie wasn't the greatest jump shooter, but he could hit that bank shot like no other. I remember him hitting bank shots before Tim Duncan was known for it. Scottie had a decent handle, tremendous athlete on both ends of the court. On that fast break, if Scottie coming through there, whether he got the ball or not, watch your head, because he was liable to give you buckets. And while Mike was doing his thing, he's still good for 20 to 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, locking up on your best player, running your point guard. Yeah, he's doing all that. And he's number 36 of all time, in my opinion. More than a Robin. He just was the number 2 because he had to play with Michael Jordan. Best in his position from about 91 to 98 in the league. Let's talk about it. Now at 35, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, at one point, I didn't think his career was going to even get started due to injury issues, but he got it going. The Joel Embiid worked on his game, developed his game, and is part of the reason why the center is back in basketball today. He helped bring the center into this new generation, evolve the position. Smooth game. He can do anything from a center position on the floor. They talk about his game in comparison to guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, and then at the same time mention him with guys like Kevin Durant or Kobe Bryant because of how skilled he is offensively, even though he's about 7'2", 270 or so. Put his back to the basket, finish with either hand, fade, pump fake, what you need, he got it. He can hit the 3. His numbers in his peak, easily about 30 a night. He led the league in scoring twice in his career, was a league MVP, and runner-up a few other years. 5-time All-Pro Joel Embiid was, 3 times on the defensive end. Phenomenal player. Hopefully his career gets to go a little bit longer because he's been dealing with some injuries, but he's such a joy to watch play. So that was 35. At number 34, we coming in with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now he's shot up my list due to this year. Shai only been All NBA 3 times now, but he's been a scoring champ. He has the Oklahoma City Thunder as the premier team in the league right now today, but he got a smooth game at 6'6" at the point guard. His hezzy is a thing of beauty. He's got moves for his moves. Very smooth. Bringing the mid-range back to basketball right now today. And more importantly, as the leader of a team that doesn't really have another superstar on the team, as he's emerged as a superstar in the league, that being SGA, he's got these guys in a position to be great for years to come. Having won a championship and been finals MVP, Ye got another all-star playing with him, potentially another on the way with Chet. But SGA, you can't take away from what he's done in such a short period of time. And he is on the rise in the league. So that's number 34. At number 33, we're going to go back for you. Bob Pettit. I ain't going to spend too much time on Bob Pettit because y'all probably don't know who he is. Y'all need to look him up. Bob Pettit, power forward, back in the 50s and 60s. Only played about 12 years in the league. Was All-NBA 11 of those 12 years. MVP of the league twice. NBA champion inside of just his first 4 seasons in the league. Bob Pettit was a guy that would get you 20 and like 15 or 16 boards on average. He was a rebounding machine, could score buckets, had a season where he averaged like 27 and 20 boards. That's incredible. 20 and 20 for a season. Bob Pettit was a consistent stud in the NBA, playing for the Hawks back in the day. Make sure you look up Bob Pettit. He's my number 33. At 32, none other than John Stockton. John Stockton is your point guard's point guard. I talked about Chris Paul being the point guard. Then what do we call John Stockton? Chris Paul has a better handle in his peak than John Stockton had as far as the razzle-dazzle and what you want to see, the aesthetics of it. But you're not taking the ball from John Stockton. Strong with the ball, under control, not turning it over. The all-time leader in assists and steals for a career. His tenacity, his know-how to get to the ball. Guys like Gary Payton talk about him as the hardest person they've ever had to guard because of how he plays the game. John Stockton was an 11-time All-Pro, All-NBA talent, 5 times on the All-Defensive squad. The only thing that really eluded this man in his career was the NBA championship, and he helped lead Utah to 2 opportunities at that. They just came up short to MJ, unfortunately. But John Stockton was that dude. He could shoot the 3, hit the mid-range, and finish around the bucket. And he's my number 32. And finally on this list at number 31 is none other than Sir Charles Barkley. Don't let the bright personality on TNT fool you. Or maybe you should listen to what he's saying, because he know what he's talking about, because he could ball. They say he was 6'6". That's what they list him at. From what I understand, more like 6'4", maybe 6'3". Whatever. He played above his means. He didn't play like he was 6'4", or even 6'6". Played like he was 7'1" out there. He was out of shape in giving work when he first was in the league. And when he was in shape, he was like a freight train. A one-man fast break when he catch that rebound and take it coast to coast and yam on your big man. He could even hit a 3 from time to time if you left him out there and you was sleeping. Take you off the dribble, back to the basket game. You name it, he did it. Rebounding, could do that like good as anybody. Charles Barkley led the Phoenix Suns to the championship in his MVP season. Another 11-time All-NBA talent. Charles Barkley was one of the greatest power forwards of all time. And pound for pound, you might can say he's the best power forward of all time. Because again, he wasn't any taller than 6'6", but he played against 6'9", 6'10", 7-footers and gave them the business. And they were worried when he was coming through to the bucket. So if you don't know Charles's game as far as basketball, if all you know is the media personality, please look him up. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you're looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Make sure you like, subscribe, and get at me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these videos. Subscribe, pass it on, but comment. Let's talk. Let's go back and forth. I'm coming at y'all with that fire, as always, because I love to talk about sports. Y'all know where to find me: YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.